Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be reading DJ Diamondmind Reveal Part 1. Depending on how long it is, I will also be reading Part 2. So, audio recording. Not complete? Nope. Now complete. Okay. Anyway. So my characters are Jax, Mr. Park, Curtis, Scarlett, Kit, DJ Diamondmind, Katie, Jack, Billy, Ash, Miles, Aaliyah, and the principal. A couple of these characters are brand new characters, and one of these characters is from a series I've already created on my channel. It is my bonus videos, which are with original characters I've created. So that's where Billy is from, if you want to see his introduction into the story. Anyway, on with the story now. Now, if you want to read this part here, just pause now and read it if you want. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to get right to the story now. All right. Whoops. I can actually fix this here. Okay. And fix this. Okay. Actually, nope. One sec. Let me fix that. Regular text. Okay. Anyway, back to the story now. Alright. Okay. Fast forward to about 2040-ish. Kit and Jax are now married with a son and daughter who both go to Keaton, hopefully I spelled that right, and are in the music program in Mr. Park's class. Oh, I just heard a sound. I got paranoid. Mr. Park explains, your next assignment is to take inspiration from DJ Diamondmind's tracks. Either put your own spin on it or improve on it. Katie raises her hand. Yes, Katie done? Katie asks, why should we care about a celebrity who lies to their fans? By the way, Kit and Jack's kids don't know Kit was DJ Diamondmind at this point. So, anyway, back to the story. Why should we care about a celebrity who lies to their fans, says Katie. Mr. Park informs. Before I answer that, are you related to Kit and Scarlett Dunn? Katie informs, yes, Kit's my mom and Scarlett's my aunt. Why? Because they were your age when they went to Keaton. Jack asks, which is their son. Did our dad, Jax, also go to Keaton? Says Jack. Park, shocked, says, Jax and Kit are your parents? Jack and Katie in unison, yes. Park explains, they were best friends for quite some time while they were here at Keaton. Then a few months after they toured with DJ Diamondmind, they became a couple. I'm so glad they're still together. They are, right? Yes, they are, says Katie. Park and Miles, Park says, and are Miles and Bianca still friends with them? Says Park. Yes, says Katie. Now, can you answer my question from earlier? Park notifies. Yes, there were plenty of reasons. So there are plenty of reasons a person may wear a disguise while performing. Maybe it's due to stage fright. Maybe they don't want to be in the limelight and be able to have a normal life. Or maybe they're insecure about themselves. So don't judge a book by its cover. Katie accepts. Okay, point taken. Alright. I'm getting in my steps while doing this, so if I get out of breath at moments, I apologize. Okay. The kids are now home with their parents. Jax has heard what they're listening to. Jack's surprised. I'm so happy you're listening to DJ Diamondmind's tracks. Katie confused. Were you a fan of his? Jack's rhetorical questions. Was I? Were I? I still am. He's one of the best DJs of all time. I haven't seen any DJ make hotter tracks than his. That originally said hotter tracks, but Grammarly corrected it. Than his. But Katie informs, but the music is so bland. How can you like his boring music? Jack, offended, how dare you insult his music? Katie, defensively, look, I get you're a fan, but don't get mad at me for expressing my opinion, Dad, says Katie. Jax admits, you're right, your opinions are completely valid. I shouldn't have shot them down. That was my bad, says Jax. Thank you, says Katie. Jax informs, 1 second, I need to talk to your mom. Then I will help you with your homework. Kit and Jax are now alone in the kitchen. Jax reveals, the kids are doing a project on DJ Diamondmind, and I think it's time they knew. Kit, unsure, I don't know. They deserve to know who you are and how we met, says Jax. Kit admits, you're right. Oh, sorry, this is based on Backstage. I forgot to mention that. This is based on the Canadian series Backstage. Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the story. They deserve to know who you are and how we met. Kit admits, you're right. They're now in the living room with their kids. Kit alerts, I think it's time for us to tell you how we met. Katie explains, as much as I want to hear that story, we have a tough assignment to complete before the end of the week. Jax reveals, our story might help you with your homework. Trust us. Jack assuming, why? Because you guys went on tour with DJ Diamondmind? Kit wonders, you know about that? Jack informs, Mr. Park told us. Is he still there? Says Jax. Yes, says Katie. Jax tells, well, he was my favorite teacher. Jack responds, cool. Katie informs, anyway, it's time you knew how we met. Jax tells, it all started in 2016, which is, I think, when the show aired. So, anyway, Jax informs, me and your mom were listening to our music. Then Kit started bashing DJ Diamondmind's tracks. And to settle our debate on whose music was better, we decided to have a DJ off. Only rule being OG tracks only. And just as I was about to lose, I noticed something familiar about your mom's tracks, says Jax. Jack responds with, and what happened next? Invested. Jax tells, at the time, we didn't get along. The reason it was familiar was because it was one of DJ Diamondmind's tracks. So I outed Kim because I thought she'd committed plagiarism, says Jax. Kit, annoyed, I got expelled for that. Jax apologizing, I'm sorry, I didn't know what I had done at the time. I didn't know at the time what I had done. Kit tells, it's okay. I wasn't committing plagiarism, says Kit, but I couldn't reveal the truth because it could be misinterpreted as I don't need to be at the school. I thought that I might be kicked out if I told the truth. The principal might think that since I already had a musical career, I don't deserve to take a spot at Keaton from someone else, says Kit, explaining why she lied. Jax reveals, as your mom was packing up her locker, I found out why her music was so familiar. I know that's not accurate to the story, but I'd forgotten where exactly the reveal exactly happened at the time I wrote this. Anyway, Katie engaged, and why was it familiar? Kit reveals, because I'm DJ Diamondmind. Katie and Jack shocked in unison. What? Kit sees the disbelief on their faces. Let me grab something. Jax adds while she gets proof. While she gets proof, the way we got around the plagiarism was I put on the costume and explained that your mom was DJ Diamondmind's assistant. Katie asks, confused, and your principal believed that? Yes. Kit is now dressed as DJ Diamondmind. Jack, surprised. Wow, that's such a cool costume. Katie agrees. Yeah, I like how shiny it is. There's suddenly a knock at the door. Jax answers the door, and it's Scarlett and Curtis. Curtis notices Kit on the couch. Is that DJ Diamondmind? Says Curtis. Curtis is a new character you get introduced in, like, the last episode of the show. In case you forgot. Scarlett asks, wait, were you a fan? Says Scarlett. Curtis, surprised, were? I still am. Do you know him? Says Curtis. Wait, you never told Curtis how you know him, in air quotes. What's with the air quotes, says Curtis. Oh my gosh. Is DJ Diamondmind a girl? Jax tells, come on in, we'll explain everything. Now Scarlett and Curtis are in Jax and Kit's place. Jax informs, so the kids got a project on DJ Diamondmind today. So that's why he's, in air quotes again, here right now, says Jax. The kids were in disbelief they knew DJ Diamondmind. So this is how we're proving it to them. Scarlett agrees. Smart. Curtis, can you keep a secret? Curtis honestly says, of course I can. Okay, go ahead, says Jax. DJ Diamondmind then takes off her mask to reveal who she is. Curtis shocked. Wait, your sister's DJ Diamondmind? Says Curtis to Scarlett. Scarlett informs, it wasn't my secret to tell, so I didn't tell you. Also, you never told me you were a fan of hers. Curtis tells, well, I am. Can I get an autograph, says Curtis. Sure, says Kit. Autographs his backpack. Thank you, says Curtis. 3 days later, at school, Katie and Jack get to school early with a surprise visitor. Katie knocks on the open class door. Hi, Mr. Park, says Katie. Jack points out, we realize we are early, but we have a visitor. Mr. Park's jaw drops when he sees who it is. Katie explains, since our parents know DJ Diamondmind, we thought, why not bring him in for our presentations? Jack's from behind the star. The voice box to alter his voice isn't working, so I'll be his voice today, says Jax. Jack tells, so we thought it would be best if our peers don't know he's here. So we'll have him hide and surprise them at the end, says Jack. Mr. Park, shocked. I can't believe DJ Diamondmind's standing in front of me. This is so cool, says Mr. Park. Jack, surprised. Wait, how long have you been a fan? Mr. Park explained joyfully. Since his first concert? Jack suggests, would you like him to sign something for you? Mr. Park happily says, yes, please. Will you sign my guitar case? Says Mr. Park. DJ Diamondmind, out of habit, says, sure. Knowing that's your real voice, says Mr. Park, it sounds familiar. But why? And this whole time, DJ Diamondmind was a girl? I swear that was a feminine voice, says Mr. Park. Anyway, says Jax, prioritizing. She signed it. Now, we need her to hide before the other students show up. So they do so. However, she is still able to see and hear the presentations. 10 minutes later, class has started. Mr. Park informs, there has been a request for Jack and Katie to not do their projects, or to not only do their projects together, but also do their projects last. Billy, mad, says, but I wanted to go last, says Billy. Then you should have come earlier, says Jack defendingly. I don't know if that's the right wording now. You know what? Anyway, says Jack, then you should have come earlier. Billy does his best to hold himself back from punching. Takes a deep breath. Mumbles to himself, save it for the gym. Save it for the gym. Save it for the gym. Okay. Katie, impressed. Wow, you showed a lot of restraint there. Quietly applauds with her pointer fingers. Jack's eyes shift from Katie to Billy and back. Oh, I see what's happening here. Mr. Park apologizing. Sorry, but Jack, Katie, and Billy. Shh. Jack, Katie, and Billy apologizingly say, sorry. Mr. Park accepts. It's okay. You can continue, Ash. Thank you, says Ash. Ash finishes her presentation. 3 more students go. Now it's time for Billy's presentation. Billy, confident. Watch this. Confidently does his presentation. As he gets back to his seat. Beat that. Katie defensively. It's not a competition. Billy's confidently says, you're just saying that because you're going to lose. Katie annoyed. Whatever. Billy points out, just so you know, just because your parents know DJ Diamondmind won't give you an edge on the competition. Because, newsflash, my aunt is friends with DJ Diamondmind. She refuses to tell me who's behind the mask, even though she knows. But still. Jack realizes, wait, is your Aunt Bianca Blackwell? Says Jack. Billy shocked. Yes, how'd you know that? Says Billy. Jack responds, I'm just observant. And there's the fact that our parents, Jack says that, not Jax. Jack says, wait, is your Aunt Bianca Blackwell? Billy, shocked, says, hey, yes, how did you know that? Jack responds, I'm just observant. And there's the fact that our parents went to school with your aunt. Says Jack. Billy says, okay. Good luck, Katie, says Billy. Jack purposely coughs. Hello? What about me? Billy turns and says, I know what I said. Jack takes a deep breath. Okay. Not worth it. Katie does her half of the presentation first. Jack is experiencing a small case of stage fright. DJ Diamondmind impulsively, you can do it, Jack. And then mumbles, realizing, crap, sorry. Jack responds, thanks, I needed that, love you, says Jack. Jack tells, we love you too. Their classmates start looking around the room to try and find where the voices are coming from. Jack gets the courage to complete his project. Okay, ready. Thanks, good. I saved that. 3 minutes later, their projects are done. So, Katie informs, so we have a surprise visitor here. Jack informs, you can come out now. Katie, as they come to the front of the room, so as you can tell, we invited some guests, and we didn't tell you they were here, so we didn't freak anyone out. Billy's shocked and starstruck. Wait, you're DJ Diamondmind. Ash wonders, wait, how'd they get you to come here? Says Ash. Katie informs, we have our ways. Mr. Park gets an idea. Wait, what if you graded their projects? Says Mr. Park. Jax reveals, I'm sure he'd like to, but he can't. Ash asks, why? Because she can't. She? DJ Diamondmind elbows Jax. Thanks a lot. I'll show you why I can't grade the projects. As she takes off the mask. Mr. Park stopping. Wait. I know someone who would want to see this. Wait, before you take that off, I know someone who wants to see this. Calls the principal to his room. Principal asks, what did you call me in for? Sees who's there. Wait, is that DJ Diamondmind? Says the principal. Yes, he's about to... Mr. Park says, yeah, he's about to reveal who he is behind the mask, because I know how much a fan you are of his. And because I know how much a fan you are of his. Jack's surprised. Wait, you were a fan of his? Principal honestly says, yes, I am. Jax happily says, awesome. Okay, DJ Diamondmind, go ahead. DJ Diamondmind removes the mask. Everyone is wide-eyed and in shock. Principal realizes, so that's the real reason you used DJ Diamondmind's tracks to get into Keaton. Yes, that's why, says Kit. So you, Ash, shocked. So you went to school with my parents as well. Jax questions, and your parents are? Ash informs, Miles and Aaliyah. Wait, has it been that long? Says Jax. You were an infant the last time I saw you. Wow. I'm gonna call him when I get home. Hey, Kit, can you remind me if I forget? Says Jax. Kit says, for sure. 10 minutes of questions later, Jax tells, well, unfortunately we have to leave, but if you want us to come back, just ask Mr. Park, and we'll make a plan to join you again, says Kit. Mr. Park, appreciative, says, thank you for joining us today. Kit puts the helmet back on. Our pleasure. Kit and Jax leave. 15 minutes later, they're home. So, you gonna call Miles, says Kit? Yes, thank you for reminding me, says Jax. Calls. Miles picks up. Hey, Ash told me you were gonna call. So, what's up? So, did she tell you about DJ Diamondmind? Yes, I can't believe Kit did that, says Miles. Can't believe Kit did that, says Miles. Do you mean reveal her identity to our kids and their classmates? Yes, says Miles. That was gutsy, Jax informs. Yes, my wife's amazing, says Jax. The two chat for a few more hours. 1 month later at Keaton. Billy asks, hey, Katie, would you go on a date with me, says Billy. Katie, conditioning. I might consider it if you quit bullying my brother. But till then, it's a no. Billy sad. Darn. 1 week later at Keaton. Billy points out, so I haven't bullied your brother for an entire week. Now will you go out with me? Says Billy. Not till you make it a month without bullying him, says Katie. And if I find out you have this month, no dating me. Is that clear? Billy, slightly scared. Yes. And Katie informs. And if you manage to make it a month and we start dating and I find out you've bullied him again, it'll be over, no matter where we are in the relationship. Do you understand? Do you understand me? Says Billy. Says Katie. Billy repeats, slightly scared. Yes, I understand. Good, says Katie. Meanwhile, Jack and Ash have been getting closer by the day. 1 week of unconscious flirting later, Ash knows what she has to do, considering Jack may be too shy to do so. Ash points out, so, we've been flirting for the past week, and I would like to know, says Ash, if you would consider going on a date with me, says Ash. Jack's surprised. Wait, I didn't realize I was flirting. And you want to date me, says Jack. Why you say that, says Ash. Because you're pretty and popular, and I'm ugly and average, says Jack, putting himself down. Ash honestly putting a stop to it. No, you're not, truthfully in a louder tone of voice. Quit putting yourself down, says Ash. Jack responds, you're right. The truth is, I have a bad habit of putting myself down, says Jack. Accepts, and I know I need to work on it, but I don't know how, says Jack. Ash informs, I can help you with that, says Ash. Jack surprised. Wait, seriously? Ash responds, yes, now, will you answer my question from earlier? Jack happily says, great. Yes, I will go out with you. Yay, says Ash. 1 week later, at Miles and Aaliyah's house, Miles has noticed something different about Ash lately. Miles points out, Ash, you've been happier than usual. Dancing around the house. Wait a minute. Do you have a boyfriend, says Miles. Yes, you know your friend Jax from school, says Ash. Yeah? You're dating his son, says Miles. Wait, was he your secret crush for the past month, says Miles. Ash answers yes to all three questions. A couple of weeks ago, he started flirting with me without even realizing it. And because he's so shy, I knew I had to be the one to ask him out. Miles surprised. Wait, you asked him? Get with the time, Dad. It's no longer unusual for the girl to ask out the guy. Miles informs, that's not what I meant. Sorry if that's how it sounded. I'm proud of you, honey. Now, if you would excuse me for a minute. Ash knowingly, please don't go into full dad mode. Too late, sorry. Why don't you call your mom to get her perspective on this, says Miles, while I'm busy interrogating my old friend about his son. Okay. One sec. Oh, where am I? What line was I on? I needed a water break. Okay. While I'm busy interrogating my old friend about his son. Whoops. Ash points out. But she might not pick up since she's on tour, says Ash. Miles explains. Yes, but you do not know if you don't try, says Miles. Ash informs a disbelief. Okay, I'll try. Side note, I envision Miles being a stay-at-home dad while Aaliyah's on the road. Back to the story now. Miles has called Jax. Jax answers. Hi, is there a reason for the call, or do you just want to chat, says Jax. Well, there is a reason, says Miles. And warning, I'm in dad mode here. What did Katie do now, says Jax. So Katie's the problem child. Whew, that's a relief. I'm actually calling about Jack, says Miles. Wait, he's the good one. What could he have done, says Jax. He's dating my daughter, says Miles. Oh, that's why you're in dad mode. Got it. Don't worry. I taught him to be a gentleman and to always ask first. And he's told me multiple times he doesn't believe in you-know-what before marriage. Oh, that's a relief, says Miles. I'm sorry I came at you there. It's okay. I get it. When my daughter gets a boyfriend, it'll be the same, says Jax. Miles relieved. At least I'm not the only one, says Miles. The two chat for another hour. Ash called her mother. Hi, sweetie. Aaliyah answers, saying, Hi, sweetie. Wait, you answered this time, says Ash. Stop being like that, says Aaliyah. I'm doing this for you. You're right, I'm sorry. Anyway, a week ago I asked out my crush, and he said yes, says Ash. That's amazing, honey. So, what does your dad think about that? Says Aaliyah. Well, Dad's being dad, interrogating my boyfriend's father. Of course he is, says Aaliyah. Ash informs, I just hope his friendship with Jax is still intact after this call. Why is that in jeopardy, says Aaliyah. Ash explains, because my boyfriend is Jack, who is Jax and Kit's son. Like Jax Garner and Kit Dunn, says Aaliyah. Yes, though they hyphenated their names after marriage. So now it's Garner Dunn. Part 2 continues in a different note. Alright, so I'm going to try. Okay, this is already 28 minutes long. Okay, let's go with the next one. Here. So, DJ Diamondmind Reveal Part 2. I hope you enjoy. This is based off of the Backstage series, in case you didn't already figure that out. Anyway, just go on with the video. So, Aaliyah talks to her daughter for another hour. 1 week later with Billy and Katie at Keaton. Billy points out, well, I made it a month without bullying your brother, says Billy, which wasn't easy considering he's dating Ash now. Katie's shocked. Wait, my brother has a girlfriend? He didn't tell you, says Billy. Katie's surprised. No, I need to find out why he lied to me. Billy understandingly. Yes, you do. But first, will you go out with me, says Billy. Yes, we'll talk later, says Katie. Billy happily says, okay. Billy then realizes he needs to make some amends with Jack, so he texts Jack with Jack, not Jax. Jack. I don't know why I made their names so familiar or so similar. Okay. Anyway, so Billy texts Jack. I genuinely mean this, Jack. I'm sorry for bullying you all these years. And my therapist has been helping me understand why I was bullying you, and I have no excuse for my actions. I was acting out due to undiagnosed ADHD. I realize you probably think I'm making this up for sympathy, but that's not the case, says Billy. Text Billy. I realize there's no undo button for how I treated you, but I hope you know I'm genuinely sorry for my actions and have put a stop to my bullying. I understand this sounds like it's coming from left field, and you may think I have ulterior motives here, but that is not the case. All I'm hoping to get from this text is that one day you'll forgive me. Hits send. Jack has responded. Thank you for your apologies. I appreciate your accountability for your actions. Don't worry, I'm not one to keep grudges, and I would love trying to be your friend. I would love to try being your friend. I mean, you are dating my sister, so I'm willing to try and get along with you. How'd you find out we were dating, says Billy. That happened like 15 minutes ago, says Billy. Through the grapevine. Anyway, would you consider being my friend or not, says Billy. Or says Jack. Says Jack. Billy answers happily. Yes, I'll be your friend, says Billy. Jack joyfully responds, great. Billy reveals, as your friend, I gotta say this, says Billy. I had no idea your sister didn't know about you and Ash, and I told her. I'm so very sorry. Jack responds with, don't be. It wasn't a secret. I just forgot to tell her. Oops, says Jack. Billy points out, well, that's a relief. Is it just me, or are you more confident these days, says Billy. Jack responds with, it's not just you. Ash has been helping me work on my confidence, as well as helping me not be so hard on myself. Thank you for noticing. Wow, she's perfect for you, says Billy. I know, right? I'm so glad she asked me out, especially considering I wanted to, but didn't have the courage at the time, says Jack. Billy truthfully, well, I'm happy for you, bro. Jack appreciating. Thank you. I can see your sister. Jack says, I can see my sister coming from the hallway now. I'm gonna have to explain myself. We'll text more later, says Jack. Good luck with that, says Billy. Jack responds with, thanks. The two, Jack and Billy, have stopped texting. Katie is now in front of Jack. Hi, sis, says Jack. Katie picks up her brother and spins him around, and then puts him down. Joyfully, so you and Ash finally got together. I'm so happy for you, bro. My little brother has his first girlfriend. Let me guess, she asked you, says Katie. Well, first, I'm only a year younger than you, says Jack. And second, yes, she asked. You think I'd have the guts to do that back then? You think I have the guts to ask her back then? Self-roasting? There's no way. Ash had been eavesdropping. Wait, I'm your first girlfriend? Says Ash. Katie defends. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Jack. I know, I'm not ashamed of that, says Jack. Katie defends. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Jack. Jack responds with, I know, I'm not ashamed of that. Ash is helping me with not being so hard on myself. Katie informs, well, whatever she's doing is working. Good job, Ash, says Katie. Thanks, says Ash. You're welcome, Katie, says Katie. Jack informs, I'm going to change the topic here. I can't believe you're not mad at me for lying to you about my girlfriend, says Jack. How could I be? Sorry, how could I be, says Katie. We all have rights to our secrets and the privilege to reveal them when we're ready. Jack responds with, true, and speaking of secrets, and you don't have to answer if you're not ready to, says Jack. What's going on with you and Billy? Katie explains nervously. Don't be mad, but we're dating. I'll break up with him if you're uncomfortable with it, though. While you were on your way over here, he reached out to me by sending this big, long text apologizing for his actions. And we're going to be friends now. So me and him are good. But I don't know how our parents will react, says Jack. Katie informs. I've never been more relieved that you don't hold grudges. So thank you, says Katie. Well, holding grudges doesn't help anyone, says Jack. Ash and Katie unintentionally in unison. I wish I was able to not hold grudges. Ash points out, that was weird. Agreed, says Katie. Well, it's not easy if... Jack informs. Well, it's not always easy if that helps. Ash and Katie in unison. It does. What if... Jack gets an idea. What if I bring Billy over as my friend to hype him up so that when the parents... So the parents aren't mad when you introduce him as your boyfriend, says Jack. Katie is surprised. Wait, you would do that for me? Says Katie. Of course I would, says Jack. Thank you, says Katie. A few days later at Jack's and Kit's place. Jax informs as he walks in. So, I brought over a friend. Opens the door to reveal Billy. What is he doing here, says Kit. He bullied you growing up. Jack responds, it's okay, he apologized. We're good now. And our friends, so chill, says Jack. Billy acknowledging, look, I understand you have some trust issues with me, and I get that, but I'm sorry for what I did to your son back then. And I'm working on my behavior with my therapist, says Billy. I've put the bullying behind me, and with your son's help, I'm working on being a better person. Kit tells, okay, well, you're still on thin ice, buddy. Billy accepts, okay, that's understandable. Emma, 1 hour later, Jax has come home and is shocked to see Billy and Jack playing video games in the living room. Jax requests, can you pause your game for a minute? I need to talk to Jack alone, says Jax. They pause their game. Jax and Jack are now in Jack's room. Okay. Jax, in a whispered tone, what the heck is your school bully doing here? Jack informs, first, he's no longer a bully, and second, he's my friend now, says Jack. Jax adds, aren't you afraid he may bully you again? Jack informs, maybe if I didn't get this text from him, shows his dad the apology text. Jax grabs the phone and scrolls up. Wait, Katie's dating him? Says Jax. Jack realizes, crap, you weren't supposed to see that part. Jack's realization hits, I see what you're doing now. You're helping your sister by ensuring we like him before she introduces us to her boyfriend. Please don't tell Mom, says Jack. I won't, but you should show your mom a screenshot of that apology text. You're right, says Jack. 1 day later at Jax and Kit's place. Before you give Billy the 3rd degree, says Jack, I'm gonna send you his apology text. Alright. Kit, after receiving and reading the text. I'm sorry I gave you a hard time yesterday, says Kit. I was just being a protective mother. I'm so very sorry. Thank you, and I forgive you, says Billy. You're welcome, and same. 1 hour later, Jax is home. How could I... Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Jax is home. Jax greets. Hi, could I borrow Billy for a sec? Jack whispers, good luck. He knows. Quietly warning. And you wait till now to tell me, says Billy. I didn't want to worry you, says Jack. Gee, thanks, says Billy, a little annoyed. Chill, I just want to talk, says Jax. Billy and Jax are now in Jack's room. In Jack's room. Jack. Anyway, you can see the text. Even if it's blurry, you can pretty much make out what I'm trying to say. Let me get right to the point, says Jax. You're dating my daughter, says Jax. Billy, understanding. Yes, I know you're worried about your daughter, but I was raised to be a gentleman. And to prove it, can I have your phone for a minute? As he types it in, here's my parents' home phone number. Jax says, okay, you can continue playing your video games now with Jack. Thanks, says Billy. And thank you for the number, says Jax. You're welcome, says Billy. Jax then takes the call in his room. Jax calls. Hi, Jack. Jax calls. Bianca answers. Hi, Jax. So, is there a reason for this call? Jax says, yes, so I'm assuming you're staying with your nephew's family right now, says Jax. Bianca, wait, you know who my nephew is? Says Bianca. Yes, he's friends with my son and is dating my daughter, says Jax. So that's why you called. Don't worry, I taught him to be a gentleman, says Bianca. But he told me his parents taught him, not his aunt, says Jax. So you know I'm his aunt. Are you not? Says Jax. No, I still am. But I'm also his godmother, says Bianca. Wait, did something happen to your nephew's parents? Bianca informs. Yes. His mother passed away after he was born, and his father got sick 5 years ago. It was really hard on him, and he doesn't like to talk about it. So, it was also hard on my husband, since Billy's dad was his brother. So me and my husband have been raising him for the past 5 years, says Bianca. Oh, that's sad. My condolences to you and your family. Thank you, says Bianca. The two catch up for the next half hour, 1 month later at Keaton. So, Jack informs, so I've warmed them up to Billy. I think you can introduce them to your boyfriend now. Thank you, bro, says Katie. Jack says, no problem. Okay. Alright. Okay. I need a water break. Alright. I'm at a time jump. I need a water break. Oh, great. My cat wants to join me. Alright. Okay. Still recording. Good. 3 days later, Katie has brought Billy home to meet her family. Katie instructs, stay outside while I do the introduction. Billy accepts. Okay. Katie, who is now inside. Mom, Dad, can you come to the living room for a sec? Says Katie. 1 minute later, Jax and Kit are in the living room. Katie reveals, so, I have a boyfriend and he's waiting outside right now to meet you. So please be easy on him. Okay, you can come in now. Billy nervously waves. Hi, guys. Kit, shocked. Wait, Billy's your boyfriend? Jax acts surprised. How long have you two been that thing? Katie informs, my dad's a terrible actor. Wait, you already knew, didn't you? Says Katie. Jax apologizing. Kit, I'm sorry, but yes, I knew. I was reading the apology text from Billy to Jack and accidentally saw the part about Billy dating Katie. I wanted to tell you, but Jack told me not to. And I was proud of him for defending his sister, so, it makes my heart warm. Sorry, Kit. It's okay. Thank you for your apologies, says Kit. 3 minutes later. Would you like to join us for dinner, says Kit? Billy answers, yes, that would be great. During dinner, Billy points out, I feel safe here, so I'm going to tell you something I don't talk about often. First, my godmother said she already told Jax this info. Wait, you have a godmother? Says Katie. Yes, but she's also my aunt, says Billy, and has been a motherly figure in my life ever since motherly figure in my life since I never got to meet my mom, says Billy. Jack responds, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to your mom, says Jack. I don't mind, says Billy. She passed shortly after I was born. My aunt and uncle have been raising me for the past 5 years. Did something happen to your dad as well, says Kit? Yes, he got sick with cancer 5 years ago. I guess I started bullying you because I was jealous of your perfect family. Again, I'm so sorry, says Billy to Jack. Jack responds with, sorry, that was a little loud. It's okay, says Jack. Katie, Jack, Kit, and Jax, in unison. My condolences. They spend the rest of the day together. The next day, Ash and Jack share their first kiss and enjoy being a couple. 3 days after that, Billy and Katie have their first kiss and enjoy being a couple. Everyone's happy there's no more secrets between them. The end of DJ Diamondmind's reveal. Second half of 2. I hope you enjoyed this story. What inspired this fanfic? In this next generation fanfic, I thought it would be fun to explore what Jax and Kit's future kids would say about DJ Diamondmind. So that was my inspiration. Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching. This was edited and final spell check from April 7th, 2024 to June 25th, 2024, and I finished it at 1:06 p.m. So, hope you enjoyed this story. And I hope you watch more of my videos. Alright, that's it. Hope you have a great day.